Yo, we are so back. You guys are going to enjoy and love this video. Let's start it off with this right here.
Relief items which will prevent it or at least mitigate it from happening again. So you're going to see us proposing both of those.
Like water. Little things like water. You know, the party of common sense. See, we're the party of common sense. You're not, in all fairness. Yes, sir. We like water to put out fires. It's really quite efficient. All right.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Mr. President.
I mean, hey. And also, we're going this clip too. Play this clip too.
Every insurance company in the country left California. That's why you have no insurance, because you made it so impossible. People that think like you made it so impossible. And
Brad, me,
every
Mr.
insurance
President,
company.
I don't know what
I'll tell you this
about my thinking.
I've never seen a state where almost nobody has insurance. And I said, what happened? And they said like 6 months ago they all left, and 2 years ago they had different quadrants, but they left. And you have very little insurance here. I mean, I've never seen anything like it.
We had a lot of insurance companies pull out, but I have no idea.
And the insurance companies actually have been warning you. Now, I'm not a big fan of insurance companies, okay? They have their big drawbacks too, but the insurance company I've been reading, I read the papers very well, and they've been warning California for a long time. They've also been saying, we want water. You don't have water. You're supposed to get fire insurance. And the insurance company goes, you don't have any water in your fire hydrants. So it's a tough situation. I'm not a big fan of insurance companies. I get that.
They're pulling out of Florida
Brad,
as well.
you lost your insurance company 6 months ago because the state wouldn't give them what they had to have.
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Hey. Why this beat so crazy?
We will make America proud again. And you try to kill our we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Governor Gavin Newsom at the bottom of the stairs, awaiting the president's arrival. As we zoom in there, I think that is the governor. As he is waiting the president's arrival. Again, he was not a part of the trip as far as being on the itinerary for President Trump to be taking a tour with Governor Newsom, but the governor saying he would show up when Air Force One arrived, and that you're looking at live. I'm going to bring in Jonathan Hunt, live picturing with the...
Most importantly, thank you for being here. It means a great deal to all of us, not just the folks in Palisades, the folks in Altadena that were devastated. We're going to need your support. We're going to need your help. You were there for us during COVID. I don't forget that. And I have all the expectations that we'll be able to work together to get this.
Greasy Gavin. All right, we got the president and first lady on the ground surveying the damage caused by Democrat incompetence. And look at all those homes, man. Wow. Completely burned down to the ground. We send our prayers to California, man, and the victims. Wow.
Next stop, it's just right down there, and he'll head that way too.
Dude!
Thank you to our first responders. Thank you for your service. Our firefighters, our law enforcement. Our healthcare providers. EMS. You know the whole deal. We love y'all. We thank you. Love to our first responders, man. God bless you all. It's a beautiful moment. This right here is how you lead a country. We will never have another President Trump, y'all. I want y'all to know that. This right here. Check it out as he sits down with the mayor. As you can see, the mayor is in attendance right next to our beautiful First Lady.
Expediting.
Karen Bass.
So I signed executive directives right away so that we could cut the red tape. We could get people back building as fast as possible. And we're going to continue doing that.
Yeah, the one thing is they
Yes.
are saying they will not be allowed to start for 18 months.
No, that will not be the case.
Okay, I just hope
That
you're
will
right.
not, you can hold
It
me
is.
to it.
'Cause 4 groups said that.
No,
That would be, they should
No,
be able
that-
to do it. They should be able to start tonight.
that will not
Tonight.
be the case. You know, first we have to take care of, to make sure that there's not getting rid of the hazardous waste, cleaning things up so that people can start right away. And just like you said, if somebody had their house was destroyed and they're going to rebuild essentially the same, maybe a little bit longer, a little bit higher, they really shouldn't have to go through much of a process. So I want you to know that we are expediting that. We absolutely need your help. We need the federal help. You're a
You got
builder.
it, I told you. You will have no permit problem. There will be 0 delay. And as far as I'm concerned, you already have the permits. But
And the resource.
I am more worried, because I met at least 8 groups of homeowners, and I'm much more worried about the fact that they said it's 18 months exactly, and they were devastated. They want to start now. They want to start removing things. They're not allowed to do it now. And you mentioned
we heard that.
hazardous waste. Well, the hazardous waste. What's hazardous waste? I mean, you're going to have to define that. We're going to go through a whole series of questions on determining what's hazardous.
Nope, nope,
I
nope,
just
nope.
think you have to allow the people to go on their site and start the process tonight.
And we will.
Okay, good.
You can come back and check.
Very
Mr.
important.
President?
Mr. President, if I can just
My
defend
favorite
FEMA a
part,
little
man.
bit.
Yeah.
They brought thousands of people in. I don't know how they're doing in other states. They're doing a good job for us here. They've got a huge center that's open from 9 in the morning till 8 at night. But also, when you have a disaster this size, you need to be able to deploy thousands of people, which they've been able to do. Now, California, if we did it on our own, maybe we'd have thousands of people.
You do.
But if Rhode Island has
You
a
do.
Palisades disaster, are they then supposed to keep
How many
thousands?
people do you have in California? 36? How many million? How many million people do you have?
But
You have 40 million people. You're not going to get a few thousand people. The problem with FEMA is they come from all over the country. They end up in arguments with your people from California because they want to do it a totally different way. And
They're getting
I can live either way, but you haven't gotten very much done with FEMA and all you have to do is look at North Carolina. It's one of the great disasters of all time.
And Mr. President, you can't have Rhode Island maintain a staff of thousands and thousands of people waiting to see if they have a disaster.
Do you know who came in and fixed North Carolina or the process? Other states, people from all over the country came. And you have the same thing. You have a lot of people from all over the country. Getting the people is not a problem. Getting the organization's a big problem. FEMA's incompetently run, and it costs about 3 times more than it should cost.
I'm hoping
we
that
can
you
spend
can get
money on
better run.
schools instead of giving money to bureaucracy. It takes you so
Woo!
much longer.
Got a president.
I thank you so much, FEMA, for helping our people.
FEMA has a standard, Brad, and I'm a builder. I was
Thank you, Trump.
a very good
God bless
builder.
President Trump.
FEMA has a standard that's so slow. They want permit on permit on permit, and then they want permits on top of that. If you use FEMA, you'll be here for a long time. What I'm saying is get the city, get the state to give you immediate 24-hour permits. These people are going to build their own homes. They're going to get them built fast.
That the merit shouldn't be heard, but we need to hear them, and we need to move on, resolve them.
Is this a state group? State or federal group?
This is a local group, actually, Mr. President, but they have help from the state.
They use the environment to make themselves feel good, and they're destroying our country. And you've got to, at some point, you've got to put your foot down. I know exactly what you're talking. You have local and state groups, and you have federal groups too. And you got to fight them the right way, because you'll never, even if the mayor gives, you're going to have a local group come in and sue. You're not allowed to go on your property. They're going to talk about asbestos and every other thing. They want to go on their property and they want to clean out their property. and you cannot let anything get in their way. And you'll have this place built up quickly, beautiful. It'll be more beautiful than before. And I would do one other thing. I'd give them a 10%, 15% bonus on their house because they went through hell. And they should be allowed to build a little bit, give them a little bit lot line bonus, give them a bonus on size, maybe. I'm signing an executive order to open up the pumps and valves in the north. We want to get that water pouring down here as quickly as possible and let hundreds of millions of gallons of water flow down into Southern California, and that'll be a big benefit to you. If you don't want it, you're going to tell me, but I can't imagine it. I tell you who does like it is the fire department. When I said that, they were very happy with that. They didn't mind hearing that. We're going to essentially waive all federal permits. We're going to have you go very quickly because a federal permit can take 10 years. We're not going to do that. We don't want to take 10 days. I would. So we're declaring this a national emergency. By doing that, I can give you immediate permits. I'd ask that the local permitting process be the same. Some of the people were saying they're going to be forced to wait 18 months for their permits, and I don't think you're going to do that. I can't imagine that. So they are literally in a position right now they'd like to start tonight, and they'll clean their site, they'll do everything, they just want to start, and they were very concerned with the 18 months, so I'm sure you can get it down to, I would say, not even 18 days. They are ready, Mayor, they are ready to start.
But millions of people right now are reposting and sharing this clip, and I wonder why, huh? Them patriots are saying, we are back. We are so back. We actually have a president. We actually have somebody that's going to stomp the ground. That's on the ground running right now. We actually have a real leader. Not somebody on vacation, not somebody falling asleep, don't know where he is. Don't know who's running the country. Golden age, y'all. But everybody's posting this clip. They say Trump just pulled it out and slapped him with it. Ow!
Relief items which will prevent it or at least mitigate it from happening again. So you're going to see us proposing both of those.
Like water. Little
We're
things
gonna
like
do
water.
that for them.
You know, the party of common sense. See, we're the party of common sense. You're not.
Common
in all
sense.
fairness.
Yes, sir.
We like water to put out fires. It's really quite efficient. All right.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Mr. President?
We are so back. Y'all comment down below. Let me know what y'all think of this. Prayers to California, and that that this thing is fixed. Rebuilding starts, the recovery. You know, just want to send my prayers and love to all the victims out there. That you are in our prayers and our hearts. I love you guys. I'm wishing the best for everybody that came and checked out today's video, man. Whenever you're watching this, if you watch this tomorrow, next month, and whenever, just want to tell you guys, man, I am wishing the best in all you guys' life, and that we have an amazing couple years, and that it actually is the golden age of America, man. Big changes, a new direction, and I'm ready for it, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace and love, family.